guys, my name is Erica. I'm an online math tutor, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of math. I'm going to be talking about discrete relations and how to read mapping diagrams. A few of my students are having some issues with this, so I figured I'd make a quick video going over all that we have here. If you're looking for, your own private tutor, I offer those services online via Zoom. I'll post a link about that down below. But yeah, let's just get started. So it's called a mapping diagram, okay? The idea of a mapping diagram is to help you understand tables so you can understand how to map a graph, basically. It's like the first step as an introduction. So what this is essentially teaching you, or trying to teach you at least, is an input. Okay, so we're going to input a number, and then it's just going to give you an output, and that's going to give you that number, all right? So you can view this left-hand column like X values, and this right-hand column like Y values. So when you input -7 into this system, it does something, okay? We don't know what, but it does something with this number, and then it spits out this number, -7, all right? So what that essentially looks like in like a coordinate point, is it's going to be -7, which it's this -7. I probably should have chose a different number or a different, map, so it wasn't so confusing, but -7, and the Y value is going to be this -7 here. Okay, so let's just go through all of these and make them into coordinate points. So we've got -1 for this X value, and then -5 for that Y value. This 5, I should probably do the arrows too, go to that number. So we've got +5, that goes to +4. We've got 6 going to -1, so we input 6, and that's gonna give us -1. And lastly, we have +7 as an input, and that's going to spit out 4. So we've got +7, it's going to spit out 4. And so that's what that represents in coordinate points. And then eventually we can map these, we can graph these on a graph. So like -7 will be somewhere down here, -1 and -5 might be somewhere over here. But that's going to come with lessons in the future, okay? Now, a big thing about looking at these is it a function? Oh, actually, no. Domain, range. Oh, the last thing. There might be different titles on the top of your map. The other one, let me make these a little bit smaller, just so you guys know for like all the things that might show up on your exams. Okay, so X, Y. This also might be input. Oh my gosh, that's not how you spell input. Input or output. Those are the options, just in case. Teachers use different titles for these things. Okay, so that being said, let's determine if it's a function. So something can only be a function when we have one input. Okay, we put one thing into this system, and the system spits out only one thing, only one number. Okay, only one output. So one input can only give one output if it's a function. So for example, let's say we put in one input, one number, and that specific number spits out, let's say, 2 different outputs. That's not going to be a function, okay? It's allowed, you can do it. It's just not going to be a function, all right? So looking at our domain map, we put in one number 7, and that gave us -7. We put in only one, -1, and that's going to give us -5. We put in only one 5, and that's going to give us 4. We put in only one 6, that's going to give us -1. We put in only one 7, and that's going to give us 4. Now it's totally okay, because you can see here that that +5 and +7 gave the same number 4. That's okay. That's fine. We just can't have it the other way around. We can't only input one thing and have it give multiple outputs, all right? So as an example of what that would look like is right here. Okay, let me solve this over here. So we have -7 gives 5, -5 gives 6, -1 gives 6, that's all right. And then we've got 4. So we input one number 4, and that spits out -1 and 7. we can't have that, okay? That's not going to be a function. Or maybe we can have that, it's just not going to be a function. All right, does that make sense? So this is showing us, if you want to rewrite it, I'll show you. -7, -5, -1. So it's the same as like this, of 4 getting input like that. So input, and that's the output. Over here, we're going to have -7 goes to 5, -5 goes to 6, -1 goes to 6, 4 goes to -1 and 7. Okay, that's essentially what that's representing. So we can't have that. And so that is not a function because of the 4. And if you still don't get it, a little trick is that we just can't have it look like that, like a V. Nothing in the domain or the X, like I guess side of the map, can be going to 2 different things. If that helps. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. So let's go to a different one. Let's go to this one here. Take a second. Is this a function? You can pause the video if you need more time. But the answer is that it is a function, yes. So we only, for every input, it only gives out one output. -7 goes to -7, -5 goes to 6, 0 goes to -7, 5 goes to 4, and 7 goes to -1. We don't have a situation where 5, for example, is going to 2 different numbers, right? That's not a situation here. 1 input, 1 output. It's a function. Yay! Okay. If you guys need any more help, again, I have tutoring that is available to you. I'm going to be posting a worksheet down below for you to practice. It's free, and it's also going to have the solutions and whatnot. And if you have any questions, just let me know what they are in the comment section, and I'll get back to you. Okay? Thanks so much. Bye.